Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have filmed 6 different baby breakfast ideas for you. I don't know why, but when we started weaning Cian, I just found breakfast really difficult. I never knew what to make him. So hopefully if you're weaning your baby, this will give you some breakfast inspiration. I've got a mix of finger food and also spoon-fed food. So hopefully there'll be something which you can use for your little one. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Barbie and I film motherhood and lifestyle videos, and I would love for you to subscribe down below, and also make sure you hit the like button. If you found this video helpful, it helps out my channel so much. So let's get into the recipes. So eggy bread is a super easy finger food that you can make for your baby for breakfast. All you need is 1 egg, some grated cheese, which I've whisked together, and then I get my slice of bread and just cover it in the egg. Make sure that it's nice and soaked through and really eggy. And then in a pan, I just heat up some unsalted butter to make it extra yummy. And then I just cook it on the pan. Make sure that it's cooked all the way through because you can't give your baby raw egg. And when it's nice and brown and golden on the outside, then I'll cut it up into little bite-sized slices so it's easy for Cian to hold. These little squares are perfect for him to hold, and I just serve it with some fruit, and as you can see, he can eat it really easily. It's really soft for him to bite into as well, so that's a really easy morning option. So this is one I've been making ever since Cian first started weaning, and he absolutely loves it. You just need to peel and chop up 1 apple, and then I did actually leave some footage here, but I just cooked it in some water, some cinnamon, and also a clove. And then once it was really soft and mushy, I blitzed it up with the hand blender to make a really lovely smooth puree. You could totally just serve the apples by themselves, but Cian is obsessed with Greek yogurt, so I've added some yogurt and also some peanut butter, and as you can see, he just loves it. This is a really lovely one for babies who are just starting weaning because the puree is really smooth and easy for them to eat. We love banana pancakes in this house. They taste so naughty but are actually really healthy. For this recipe I use 1.5 bananas, 3 eggs and 2 tablespoons of oats, and this is enough for myself, Tony and Cian. So all you need to do is put it all in the NutriBullet and blitz it into a batter, something really smooth and runny. And I found the key to these is having a really hot pan, a non-stick one ideally, and then spritzing some fry light on it or olive oil, something like that, to make sure they don't stick, and then they should cook really easily and get nice and brown. If your pan isn't hot enough, sometimes they can turn a bit mushy and are hard to flip, but again I just slice them up into handheld pieces, and today he's having it with some of the leftover stewed apples. I was hoping he would dip them into the apples and eat them, but instead most of them ended up all over the floor, but he did really like them, and it's really nice because we can all eat it as a family and he can see that we're enjoying them too, which will hopefully encourage him to eat a bit more. Again, another really easy one that we can all have as a family is porridge. I add some cinnamon and some banana in it. It's nice to add a bit of spices into your baby's food just to get them familiar with different tastes and flavours, and Cian seems to really like cinnamon. I find that when I add flavour into food, he actually loves it and will end up eating more of it. So for this recipe, it's just really easy. Some oats, and then I add about double the amount of milk, or you can use full fat milk or a plant alternative, but I just add in some cinnamon and then let that cook. And then I've sliced up some banana for Tony and I, and then I mush some up for Cian just so it mixes nicely into the porridge, and he loves it. It adds a bit of sweetness, and he also had some almond butter on it as well. I had almond butter too, and Tony had peanut butter. Another one of our favourite recipes is just scrambled eggs, but we add some tomatoes and also some feta cheese in it, and it is so yummy. All I do is whisk up 3 or 4 eggs and finely chop 1 tomato. I like to let the tomato really cook so that it's nice and mushy for Cian, and then I'll add in our eggs and scramble them just as you usually would, and then I'll crumble up some feta and add that in as well. And I like to make sure that the eggs are again thoroughly cooked for Cian. We wouldn't usually have them that well done, but I felt that Cian's was a little bit dry, so I just added in some milk to it to make it a little bit more mushy. He's still a bit fussy when it comes to textures, and I find that he eats more if it's a little bit wet, so that's what I've done. And I just served it with some ciabatta. Cian has got unsalted butter on it, and he really enjoyed picking it up and playing with it and having a little nibble of the finger food with the eggs. And then lastly, a super simple breakfast is just fruit and yogurt. I've grated up some apple for Cian and also sliced up some oranges. He's really good at eating these by himself, and also had a bit of yogurt on the side. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some breakfast inspiration if you're weaning your baby. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!